power, the bombing of Syria and the civil war in Syria would already be going on. Notice that one of the things that's changing is the U.S. is leaving Iraq. That is, the large numbers of forces are departing. And what that conjures up then is a belt of territory that goes from Lebanon to Syria across the Shiite parts of Iraq and into Iran. That's basically going to be one continuous belt, and they're opposed to the U.S. and the British, right? They don't like the imperialists for whatever reasons, and there are many reasons, and a lot of them are good reasons. So the idea now is if Iraq is falling away from U.S. control, and you can see it, right? The Iraqis refused to vote the sanctions against Syria at the Arab League. They joined with Lebanon, Algeria, and Iraq, said, no, we will not take part in the economic warfare against Syria. It means that whole thing is meaningless.
Yeah, because they've already enjoyed decades of mass starvation and loving sanctions and love bombs.
Privatized and everything. So the idea now is they wanted, the whole idea was to attack Syria, so you'd isolate Hezbollah, you'd destroy the only ally that Iran had other than Iraq. But now that doesn't, it seems not to be working. So I would just caution everybody, right? The Anglo-Americans are as mad as hatters. They're as mad as March hares.
Look at them. They're all making 40-to-1 crazy bets. I mean, I think they're going to start World War III. Look how Cheney tried to start World War III with Russia on 888 with the Georgia. But Tarpley, I want to go to break and come back. What about the Pakistan situation? What's up with them blowing up military bases now?
Well, we've had this all year, right? And we had the U.S. pressure, of course. The U.S. threat is to seize the Pakistani nuclear forces, to destroy them or to steal them, and set the stage for Pakistan being broken up into 4 or 5 parts. This is the long-standing scenario. Now, Pakistan has been fighting back. The first thing they got was that secret ultimatum from China about 6 months ago, where China said to the U.S., back off, you bums. We are going to treat any attack on Pakistan as an attack on China. Just now we've had the conference of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and there Putin has come forward as the personal sponsor of Pakistan becoming a full member, not just an observer, but a full member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Now, you'd think a double guarantee for Pakistan would be enough. If China and Russia are both on record as supporting Pakistan, that ought to be enough to make the Anglo-Americans back off. But apparently not. Apparently they're so crazy that they're going to try to drive this strategy home. They may think that the government is weak or that there are other things they can take advantage of. But the fact is, they've just killed 25 Pakistani soldiers. This is absolutely...
Well, they loved them. They love bombed them. Come on.
Discover a natural way to experience cleaner, healthier indoor air without expensive filters and high-priced machines. Discover what healthcare professionals have known for decades. Salt ionizes and purifies indoor air. That's why you need to visit SilverSkyImports.com. SilverSkyImports.com offers a wide assortment of Himalayan crystal salt lamps, handcrafted from salt crystals that are millions of years old, contain healthy ions that eliminate odor, reduce bacteria, and can even help allergy and asthma sufferers, which means you and your family will breathe better, sleep sounder, and have more energy. These salt lamps are available in stunning, natural colors and shapes to accent any home or office, are environmentally friendly, and best of all, they're affordable. And don't forget, SilverSkyImports.com also carries gourmet and bath salts. Order today at SilverSkyImports.com or call 800-494-1369. That's 800-494-1369. Breathe easier, feel better, live healthier at SilverSkyImports.com.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones. Myself, my family, the Infowars.com team want to relay to you and your families that we are intensifying our efforts against the globalist on every front. Infowars.com is leading the fight against the technocrats. But we can't do that without your help. By getting the films, bumper stickers, and T-shirts at Infowars.com, you will wake up people in your area and support our operation as we move to the next level. We need your help to spread the word like never before. They wish to hide themselves during this tectonic battle between the forces of freedom and darkness. You are the response to the globalist technocrats and their program of global eugenics, dehumanization, and ultimate extermination. The war is here. It's an info war. The spirit of 1776 versus the mindset of 1984.
Solar power.
Solar power.
Hand crank power.
Hand crank power.
Radio power.
Radio power.
The goods you want, the good deals you need to power up your survival are at 21stcenturygoods.com. In our solar department, you'll find solar generator kits, solar lanterns, flashlights, radios, and solar cell phone and laptop chargers. 21stcenturygoods.com is your hand-crank headquarters for everything from generators to flashlights to emergency, weather, and shortwave radios by Grundig and Cato. Big brand names and big deals. Like this. Get a free solar flashlight with every order over $75. But hurry, offer ends soon. Go to 21stcenturygoods.com. Spelled the number 2, the number 1, ST, centurygoods.com. That's 21stcenturygoods.com or call 866-999-8422. 21stcenturygoods.com. Power up your survival.
All right, Webster Tarpley will be with us 5 minutes into the next hour. And then I'm going to go straight to your calls, people that are holding. I appreciate you, and I want to hear what you have to say. Dr. Jerome Corsi is joining us. I just briefly wanted to add that we are financially supported by listeners and viewers like you. For another 2 or 3 days, we're running the 15-day free trial at prisonplanet.tv, 15-day free trial. We also have a deal we run every November and December where you can get 5.3 months free or 44% off. When you sign up for a year, you pay for 6 months and some change, and you get 5.3 months free. That's available at Infowars.com. You get the nightly news, the films, the higher quality podcast, everything. Special reports, prisonplanet.tv, and you're supporting the front lines of the awakening. And I'm also going to run something through December. And it's the best deal we've ever offered. All 18 of my films on DVD, so you can do all the Christmas shopping at once. Support us and get films that'll wake up your friends and family. All of them. Obama Deception, Fall of the Republic, Terror Storm, Endgame, Road to Tyranny, all 4 of the police state films. You name it, it's there. Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. $260 discount. It's $99.95, Infowars.com. Again, Infowars.com. Or 888-253-3139. Now, going back to Webster. Webster, what I see from this, and Hamid Gul agreed, former head of Pakistani intelligence, and others, is it is a plan to break the country in 3 to 5 parts, 3, 4, 5. They have been caught the CIA trying to give radiation-type systems to al-Qaeda operatives that work for them to blame it on the government.
Right.
They're trying to break it all up. And so it's clearly deliberate they keep blowing up military bases and then saying al-Qaeda tricked them. Give me a break, folks. As a pretext. So what is it? Cause revolution in the country that is now happening? Is this just old-fashioned destabilization?
Again, look at the ethnic breakdown. You have to see the ethnic origin of the troops who were killed, and often these are they're sometimes Pashtuns if they're part of these frontier militias. And the general idea is that if the Pashtuns get killed on the Pakistani side, they blame the Punjabis or the Sindhis for being part of the deal that allows the U.S. to go on doing these things. We've always got to remember the U.S. is there because of the post-9/11 ultimatum. When Colin Powell and our dear friend Richard Armitage told the Pakistani government at that time, President Musharraf, they said, if you don't let us run wild over your territory and your airspace and your transport, we will bomb you back into the Stone Age. That's how the U.S. got there.
And instead, they've been playing the double game of infiltrating, taking over, doing this. And then now they're saying, the Pentagon's saying, they're afraid the Pakistanis are going to launch terror attacks on America, then the globalist stage attacks, then they have a pretext to attack them. It's just pure poking the dog, trying to get the reaction.
Right, and I think there's also an element of desperation because with the U.S. Basically leaving Iraq or largely leaving Iraq. There's always a residue that they keep behind. The idea may be, oh my God, we've got to hit Pakistan hard and fast and try to shatter the country because we may not be here, in a year or two. The other thing is, who's doing this stuff? Remember, the United States is not really run by Obama at this point, as far as I can see. There's this thing called the Principals Committee. That's Hillary Clinton, Leon Panetta. That's Holder, the Attorney General. We know his multiple crimes. There's this guy Donilon of the National Security Council, and our dear friend General Petraeus. And when I look at that attack on Pakistan, I say that has Petraeus written all over it. That's his signature style, right? Sneaky, betrayal, stab in the back, attack your ally, and then put on a hypocritical show, and so forth. And if
all right, stay there. I want to talk about where this goes in the final five with you, and then mention Europe. Here's the headlines. Europe on the brink. Eurozone looks to IMF for rescue. Oh, yes.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
You've heard Alex explain how the Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced colloidal silver solutions, yet many are unaware of the entire function of the Silver Lungs system and how it has been designed to deliver your silver solutions anywhere in or on the body. My name is Mario Cifaldi, and I'm the developer of the Silver Lungs generator. Not only does the Silver Lungs system produce endless colloidal and ionic silver solutions, it also comes equipped with the proper applicators and devices needed to deliver your silver solutions directly to key target areas. This includes the eyes, ears, nose, lungs, topically to the skin, and orally for the digestive system. Be sure to watch our new 7-minute video tour of the Silver Lungs system at www.silverlungs.com to learn more about how the Silver Lungs system works. As well, we are always ready to answer any questions you may have. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Okay, your call's coming up. Also, there's incredible demonizations of the Tea Party going on right now. New York Times has linked it to tried to tie it to the KKK. Cities are auditing. It's just incredible. Colin Powell came out and demonized it, and I'm going to cover it tonight, and said the media needs to work, basically, with the government to lying to the American people. Just incredible. Finishing up with Webster Tarpley, historian and also economist. Briefly, because we really want to hear what you have to say about Europe. Where do you see this going? Because, I mean, I'm really starting to get concerned. The elites are insane. They are megalomaniacal. They have a plan, but it is sheer madness, and they're going to run into countries that aren't going to put up with it.
Yeah, well, that's what we're seeing with the Russian case, right? Today, President Medvedev doing something he didn't want to do, but Putin is making him do it, has opened up, inaugurated this rather impressive-looking phased array anti-missile radar at the western edge of the Russian Federation, right, looking into Europe, and they've got some short-range missile setup. So they're saying, you want to put your ABM, anti-ballistic missile systems, in Poland and Czechoslovakia and Romania and these places? Fine, we'll put missiles there so we can blow them up in the first 2 or 3 minutes. So this is actually very big stuff. The part in Europe, of course, is astronomically bigger than even things in the Middle East, because in Europe you've got nuclear NATO and nuclear Russia, and if these clash, then that's World War III by anybody's definition. So Russian resistance is stiffening. The Russians, of course, started late. It was a tragic mistake not to veto the Libyan resolution. That's Putin. Putin is trying to pick up the pieces after Medvedev made this mess. But that is happening. And on the European side, the problem with the Europeans is they needed to strike against these agencies, right? We're now hearing that France is about to be downgraded, right? Belgium has been downgraded, Portugal downgraded. All of these agencies, right? Fitch, Moody's.
Yeah, as if the agency can downgrade a nation state when it's the banksters that have maneuvered the nation state into this position. Now they're saying, we say you're in debt servitude, and the government say, okay. I mean, this is pathetic.
Yeah, that's the danger of a weak state. See, if you had a strong state, the strong state would say, guess what, ratings agencies? You're indicted. You're in jail. We're shutting you down. You're the tentacle of a foreign intelligence service. You're in the orbit of the U.S. intelligence community, because, of course, they are, and we're going to be investigating you. That's what General de Gaulle would have done, right? He would have had